So the Record of Ragnarok anime finally dropped, and so far I've watched the first 7 episodes of it. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm really underwhelmed to say the least. If you haven't watched the series yet or heard of the manga, the plot is basically about a tournament between gods and humans. From the gods side, you have gods from all legends, such as Poseidon, Thor, Shiva, Hercules, and so on and so on. On the human side, you have great warriors and men from history, such as Sasaki Kojiro, Jack the Ripper, Adam, and they battled out with the gods in a 1v1 tournament to basically decide the fate of humanity. So yeah, let's go over real quick what I like and what I did not like from the first season. And quick side note, before I even get into this, I did not know when I was writing or like coming up with this idea of making a video for this topic, I did not know that Twitter was going crazy of how terrible the animation is. Like, I thought I was on the wrong for thinking that the anime is mediocre at best, but come to find out, I wasn't the only manga reader that did not like the anime at all. Although I've seen only about like 7 episodes, I kind of have an excellent understanding of what the anime is like. And so far, like I said before, man, it's very underwhelming. Because like when I read the manga and just how much of an epic tale I've imagined in my head, and to see what we actually end up getting, it's very disappointing to say the least. And of course, I don't want to be the fan who complains about the animation quality and will drop an anime just because of something as shallow as the animation not being up to bar. But this is just how I feel. Like, this is no bullshit. I'll try to be as fair as possible, contrary to a lot of other people that just shitting on the anime. I'll even mention what I like about it in a little bit. So yeah, man, they took out some parts from the manga where I just question why. Like, why did they need to take that part out? I'm just like wondering still, like maybe I even try to see it from their point of view, and still I just don't understand it. For example, there's this scene right in the manga where it was right after the Brunhild meeting with the gods, right, where we see Thor interact with Brunhild, and right at that spot he asks her what she was scheming and kind of like threatens her. This was shown in the manga to build the character of Thor and make us readers have an idea of who Thor was as a character. These characters don't get that much of character development other than like their past, right? So this was pretty big because right there and then we learn that, man, Thor is really not someone you do not want to mess with, right? And he kind of like threatened Brunhild, and like Brunhild was like kind of afraid. She was like, she almost was afraid for her life. He even went as far as to annihilate this demon. I don't even know what his name was, but he like completely with one swing of his hammer took out this demon. And also in the anime, Thor is way too serious and lacks emotions. Like, there were a lot of battles in the manga where Thor's smile, like how much of enjoyment he had during the battle with Lobo, like his face was like, you can tell like he was actually enjoying it, and like we see some emotions in it. But in the anime, he's just so serious. I told this to my friends, right? If you're going into this anime without any prior knowledge of the manga, or like without reading the manga beforehand, you will enjoy it. Like, you won't find as much problems with the anime at all. The main reason it did not just click for me was mainly because of the crazy expectations I put on this anime. And yes, I know that might be our fault, my fault as a fan, but if you had read any manga beforehand, let's say for example even 7 Deadly Sins, right? The fight with Escanor and Meliodas, look up for example how we pictured that fight to be in the manga and how it actually turned out to be. You can see like the disappointment, right? Although that being said, I'm not gonna compare it to 7 Deadly Sins season 3. Like, it's better personally than season 3. It's not as bad as that. But that being said, it would not be fair if I just shit on the anime. Like, let's next talk about what I liked about the anime, starting with the music. They did a fantastic job with the music, and it gave me all the feels and more. It was epic and fit perfectly with the characters. A personal favorite of mine is definitely Lupu's theme. It was fitting for his character, and it was like the Chinese piano, I think it was like music. It was good overall. Even like the battle theme that was played every time they were battling, and like it was epic. It had all the ingredients and it worked. That being said, I really liked Hermes, like how he introduced Zeus. I liked it. Also, the scene where Lupo split the skies with his Sky Eater move was crazy, and they did a terrific job in portraying just how important and OB that move was. But yeah, man, I just wanted to make a quick video of what I thought of the anime. Like I said before, I did not think everybody was feeling this way about the anime when I was making this video. Like, I thought maybe it's just me that had a problem when it compared to the anime, something feeling off. And I'm actually kind of glad that I wasn't the only one who felt this way. And like I said before, I think it's just the people that had read the manga first before they watched the anime that had the most problem with, while you have people who have no prior knowledge of the manga, they enjoyed themselves a lot. So maybe it's just we're being spoiled as manga readers because we know the greatness of this manga. The battles were, the fights were, I think it was just we had placed way too much expectations on this anime. So yeah, I might make a whole review of season 1 when I finish watching it, but I have like 4 or 5 episodes, so maybe I won't, but maybe I will. Right, so definitely subscribe to the channel to not miss that video. If you've enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. And that being said, until next time.